healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her, and let us go every one into his own country, for her judgment reacheth unto heaven, and is lifted up even to the skies. And just like Elder Tahar said, all what's happening is leading to the final demise, which is America's destruction.
Right. Now, what he just read, he said they shall all go into their own countries. Do you know what that really means? They shall all go into their own nations. You're going to gather around your family and your tribes and your nation. So Edomites are going to get closer to Edomites. Israelites will have to get closer to Israelites. The ones of you that woke up, the ones of you that gather together, you're only going to converse among yourself. There's going to be a time where you're going to pass the Edomite. You ain't going to say 2 words to a damn Edomite, man.
Isaiah 13:14, and it shall be as a chased roe, and as a sheep that no man taketh up. They shall every man turn to his own people, and flee every one into his own into his own land.
Yeah, because if you're around some damn Edomites, man, you're not going to be welcome, especially in these coming times. All right?
Yeah, they showed you that in back during the time when that thing happened down in Katrina. You had them crackers that was supposedly, some of them were cool with Jake. You even had Jakes that lived in those neighborhoods that they couldn't come down a certain street, because what they were doing was shooting at Jake that was coming by. There was killing Jakes out there. There was even Jakes, like I said, they lived in that neighborhood, and they couldn't come down certain streets because them crackers had the streets barricaded, and they had their shotguns and their guns ready to shoot and kill anyone that was darker than a brown paper bag, they said. You damn devils.
But Jake wants to save Esau. Esau ain't thinking about saving you. Esau's not thinking about you. When this deal goes down, they're going to gather with themselves, and if they see you and you don't look like them, they're going to kill your ass. They're going to kill your ass, all right? Like I said, you niggas that are watching the damn basketball wives, you better start watching the news, and you better start getting prepared. Now, I want to go to this here, that I put this little small montage together. I'm going to show a lot of videos, too. This right here is U.S. depth clock as of 1/22/11, which is today, January 22nd, 2011. Now, what I did was I went back from May, I believe it was May the 10th, 2010. The depth, the national depth was I think it was 12,950 billion. Today, it's 14 trillion, about 65 billion. The way things are going in the next 10 months, if everything stays the same, if the economy doesn't all of a sudden grow or slow down, if everything stays the same, in another 10 months, the debt will be 15 trillion. To give you an idea of what a trillion is, $1 trillion is $1 billion 1,000 times. All right? That's what a trillion is. And the U.S. is never going to get out of debt. The only way they can get out of debt is if the elite forgive the debt, which they're not going to do that because they're a bunch of damn devils. All right? So I'm going to show this right now. Hold up, brother. Hold up. I'll tell you when to go to it in 2 seconds. All right, go to it right now, Ak. Okay, as you can see, this is the U.S. debt as of 5/10/10, right? Now, if you look to as you're looking at the screen to your left, that's a U.S. debt, right? That's, 12,950 billion. All right? Then from there, it's going to jump to the first 4 days of the new year, 2011. And give it another second. Okay, if you see right there, that's 14 trillion, and I think 4 billion, right? Is it 4 billion? Something like that. And that's as of 1/4/11. Okay, we're gonna keep looking. Now this is as of today, which is January 22nd, 2011. It's at 14 trillion, right? 64 billion. So in like about 3 weeks, it went up 60 billion. Now Oprah Winfrey, they talk about how much money she got. You know how much she's worth? About 2 billion. That's chump change to what the national debt is. And the U.S. the GDP, which is the gross domestic product. You can come back. The gross domestic product is about 14 trillion. So the GDP of the U.S. is equal to the national debt. So you're screwed. So that you'll never pay it off. It'll never be paid off. Okay? It'll never.
You're not making anything. Basically, if the debt and the money you bring in and the debt that you owe cancel each other out, where's the growth? How are you gonna make any? How are you gonna make any profit after that? There's no profit. Everything's canceling each other out. You know.
That's right. And you don't have to be a financial expert to understand this, man. Okay. And by the way, that debt clock that I just showed you, if you watch certain news channels, they'll show that same debt clock. When they go into the national debt, they use that same site that I use. So I didn't make that up. Okay? Now I want to go to the next video. This is another quick one. I'll cue you as soon as it comes up. So things, 2011 is not going to be a good year. It's going to be a lot of death.
Hey guys, I just came across an article that deals with something that I've been warning people about for months, and that is that the current problems that Greece and Europe have been having economically would eventually come to the United States and cause a worldwide economic collapse, and the US dollar would be worthless. And it looks like that Alan Greenspan is warning of just that idea. And the article goes on to say, it's entitled, "Budget Deficit Could Make U.S. the Next Greece," Greenspan warns. So I'm going to be linking you to that article, and you can post your comments and let me know what your thoughts are. Now, I don't know too much about economics, but this is pretty much what he's been saying. He's saying that the current crisis in Greece could come to the United States because of the U.S. deficit is getting much worse, and there's no stopping it. I think it's like up to 13 trillion. I'm not even sure. But anyway, for you interested, for people that are interested, just click on the link and post your comments. Let me know what you think. Anyway, guys, it should be interesting to see when the markets open on Monday what the effect will be from this one speech. Anyway, guys, take care. Bye.
He said this dollar is going to be worthless, man. Toilet paper, you know? It's going to be worthless. See? Now, what he said was, he said the debt, when he put that together, based on what he said, based upon the debt, it was about 13 trillion. So that had to be somewhere around mid to late June. See, once you have an understanding of this money system, you can go and say, well, yeah, that was about September. Because once you break this thing down, like I said, if everything goes the way it's going financially, about 10 months, 10, 11 months, it'll be 15 trillion. The debt will be $15 trillion. All right?
This is Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 3. "In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, And
Yeah, the U.S. is trembling because you got the next article set up, right? Go right to it. And you know what? You don't even have to really read it. You don't even have to really read it because I got this Edomite that's going to read it for you. Okay, so I'm going to go to it right here. Say something.
yeah, so as you see these things happening right before your eyes. Now, going back 10 years ago, this stuff wasn't really happening like this. You know, you had a little thing